Hey guys, and welcome to another Gravey's Brew review with me, Gareth Goes Gravey. And for this review, as you saw from the title at the beginning, as you can see from the title below, I'm bringing you a homebrew review. And for this one, once again, as you can see from the title, I'm bringing you the Cwtch Red Ale. I hope I pronounced that right. I know some of my friends from Wales might be watching this. Hope I didn't butcher that too much. What can I tell you about this particular homebrew? Well, you probably had a good look at the little beer mat here that came with the kit. I'll get onto that at the end of the video. But the approximate ABV right there, about 4.6%. I actually got this to 5%, or as my alcohol calculator read when I took the gravity readings, 5.01%. So I'm just going to call that 5%. The other thing I can tell you is that the kit itself was in primary for 10 days. It had to be because of a dry hop. And as of today, I believe this has been in the bottle just over 3 weeks. And this isn't the first time I've had this, I will admit. I'm going to get onto the review very shortly, so I'm going to get onto this bit. This isn't the first time I've had this. I have had a few bottles of this over the last couple of weeks, just to kind of see how the beer is progressing aromas and flavours wise. And I will admit I'm going to have to be a bit careful with this, so you'll have to excuse me for taking me off the camera, because the way that I brewed this, or dry hopped it at least, there is still some of the hop bits floating about. I don't know how many bottles kind of got that I don't know how many bottles got the particles in it, the hop particles, that is, I should stress. I'm sorry, you're going to have to forgive me here a moment, guys. The bottle is also quite explosive as well, so unfortunately a lot of this has gone onto my little desk here, but hopefully that won't spoil the beer too much. Anyway, as I said, you know, unfortunately I had to be a bit careful with that pour, because the way I brewed the kit, I left the hops loose, so a lot of them may not have dropped out of the beer. A lot of them may have actually gotten into the beer and into the bottles. And again, as you probably heard me say, I'm having to be a bit careful, because the I don't know whether I just maybe caught a slight infection in the beer or whatever, but the bottles have become quite carbonated, as you'll see in a second, because once again I'm 5 minutes in, I've not even shown you the beer, but I'm about to now. Anyway, here is the drink. Nice little white head, very fluffy, quite thick. Colour, as the name suggests, it is a red ale, but it is a very murky red, very likely due to the hops and the carbonation. On the subject, I don't know if I'll be able to get you much in the way of carbonation. Well, I say I don't know if I'll be able to get you much. It's probably all gone in the head and what's actually left in the bottle. Anyway, let's get on in the glass. Let's give it a nose. Wow, and straight away, I'm getting masses of grapefruit. Almost ripe grapefruit. Slight grassy aroma, slight piney. But again, an abundance of grapefruit. And that's really what I'm getting on the aroma. So I'm just going to dive in for a taste. Cheers. Excuse me. And on the flavour, again, pineapple, grapefruit, pine in abundance is very strong. Again, probably due to the way that I brewed the beer. And I've probably left a lot of the hop matter in the beer itself. I will admit, again, it's very bitter. You know, it's very bitter. It's not overly harsh, despite the amount of carbonation that was climbing out of the bottle or the foam. But all in all, I will admit it's not a bad kit. I probably will brew this again. I'll probably do a couple of things differently than what I did previously, but I will brew this again. It's not a bad beer, just a little bit too strong in the flavours for me. So on that, I'm going to quickly wrap this one up, and I'm going to say Cwtch by Tiny Rebel and Muntons. I forgot to say that at the beginning. This was a beer kit based on the Cwtch beer, Welsh Red Ale from Tiny Rebel. I believe it was produced by Muntons. But anyway, the verdict: buy it and brew it. Buy it and brew it. See how you like it. And on the subject, I purchased this from Homebrew online, link to which will be down there in the description. So if you want to give it a go, by all means, give it a go. I think what I'm probably going to do as well is I will be hopefully on the lookout for the actual commercial Cwtch, and I will be able to see if I can taste any difference between the two. Alright guys, well that was just my hopeful quick review of this particular beer, or this particular kit. As always, if you have any general comments, questions or queries about the drink, drop them down there in the comments, we'll get some discussion going. And for those of you that have brewed it before, and you agree or disagree with anything I've said in the course of this video, and you could probably give me a few tips on how to actually brew it better, drop your comments down there, tell me what you did, and again, let us know your thoughts and opinions on it, and we'll talk. Alright guys, well that's all I've got for you for now. So until next time from Gravey's Brew Reviews, this has been Gareth Goes Gravey. I'll see you later. Cheers.